Hi, today we would like to talk about another great master, Kitani Minoru.
Kitani was born in 1909 and became a professional Go player at the early age of 15. He is famous for many things, amongst others of inventing the Shin-fuseki, or new Fuseki, together with his rival but also friend, Go Seigen. The game you see right now is a game between Go Seigen and Kitani and is a typical one of that period. It was played in 1934 and is pretty crazy, as you can see.
Kitani is also famous for his match against Honimbo Shusai. It was Shusai's final retirement game. That game and the story behind it was described in the book The Master of Go, written by Kawabata. Kawabata got the Nobel Prize for that book.
After his professional Go career, Kitani was a famous teacher. He started the Kitani dojo. He had many famous pupils. Among them were, for example, Takemiya Masaki and Chochi-kun and Kobayashi Koichi. The daughter of Kitani actually married the last one, Kobayashi Koichi.
The game we're about to show you is from 1958, 20 years after the Shin-fuseki period. Kitani Minoru plays black here and plays against Sakato Eio, also nicknamed Razor because of his razor-sharp reading skills. Sakato Eio plays white. Over the years, Kitani Minoru developed a very different style. He started playing extremely territorial. We chose this game because it shows two josekis that only Kitani Minoru played, like S5, right?
Yes, S5 is really a good example of one of Kitani's trademark josekis. So most professional players would probably play the more normal R4.
Yes, this is very common, right?
Yes, I think we all know this joseki. But Kitani played the more territory-oriented S5. And so if white connects now,
like so,
yes,
then we get a similar shape.
But black is still looking under white stones.
Right. So for a territory-oriented player, this might be interesting because you can also still destroy white's territory easily.
Exactly.
The reason for this joseki to be very interesting is also that a lot of people make this mistake, right?
Exactly. There's some kind of trick here. This move looks very common, but it's actually a bad move.
Yes, it looks natural, but it's quite painful for white. White has to come back here, and then black makes a nice shape. And now white has got there, right?
Yes, so white still needs to extend. And white basically has just helped black. So black is solid and white still needs to spend a move.
So be careful not to fall into the trick and play this one. Another response to this extension is to play here. This looks very strange in my opinion.
Yes, it looks very weird at first sight. But in the game we get kind of the same move just by different order.
Right. So for example, black could play here, then white can extend, and then black has to block in the corner.
Yes, and this position is exactly the same as in the game.
I see. White extended here first in the game.
Yes.
Then black made the shape move, white extends again, and then this natural jump.
White makes a nice pincer at the top right. And here we will see the second joseki, which is Kitani only joseki.
This one?
Yes, so normally the idea for black would be to go out instead, like this.
But this looks quite promising for white.
The three white stones work well together with his stones in the lower right. And also this joseki is a bit complicated. Black can continue at, for example, A or B. but it's a long and complicated joseki. And I think Kitani didn't like these kind of josekis.
He preferred to keep it simple.
Yes, so this is a very simple move, which settles the corner quickly.
But he's also sealed in immediately.
Yes, that's a big drawback. So I don't think many players would play this now.
It's kind of an old joseki.
Yes.
So at this moment, black is solid in both corners. He took both corners very quickly. And he has sente. So where would you play as black?
I think the right side is the most important part, because white can add a move there to make it very big.
Mm-hmm.
And also white stones in the lower right are not really settled yet. So maybe black can try to reduce the right side while attacking white.
This is actually what happened in the game. It looks like quite a powerful move, and it's mostly attacking the 4 stones in the lower right. So white probably needs to make a base now, right?
Yes, letting black extend towards is weak 4 stones. That would be too much.
So Sakata plays here.
Yes.
The razor. Black starts to attack the lonely white stone, which looks very natural.
Yes.
White has to run out. Oh, this one is quite surprising to me.
Yes, this is kind of a shape move. You can imagine if white plays here, he gets a very nice shape. There's a saying that your opponent's key move or key point is your own key point. So you should play where your opponent wants to play. This is a nice move and also helps his lonely Q11 stone.
Oh, right. He's going to try to connect this one with the other stone.
Yes.
Okay, let's have a look. This one tries to link up all the stones, but white tries to cut through here.
Yes, white tries to connect under. Black wants to prevent this. It looks like a weird move, but it's actually very dangerous, because he's trying to seal white in both at the top and at the bottom. So it looks like he can achieve one of those goals at night.
I see. So it does a lot of things at the same time.
Yes.
Looks strange, but it's very effective. Ah, this is very nice.
The idea is that if black captures this stone now,
like so?
Yes, then white can cut. And if black captures the stone, then white gains some moves on the outside. Now he can come back into the center.
This would be way too good for white, right? At this point of the game.
Yes.
So that's why this is actually very good timing. Black can't afford to play on this side, so he has to play on the other side.
Exactly. Yeah.
Ah, that's really nice.
And we will see later that there's still a lot of achi left in the black corner.
So now white goes out in order not to get surrounded and to try to attack the other black stones. This move is very big. Black's corner is not fully alive yet. Isn't that right?
Yeah, true. Black can still try to get out, but imagine white had stones at squares. Then the black group would actually be dead.
Let's have a look. So if it's white's turn, white can play here, which is actually quite a surprising move, but this is also the killing move.
Yes, this kills the whole black group.
Whatever black will do, he's doomed. This looks like the proper shape move. But now there is a very beautiful tsumego. If you would like to solve this one on your own, please pause, because I'm going to spoil the fun now. I'm going to say the solution. This is the right move for white. And then white can play this hane. And if black responds and blocks here, then white has a very beautiful killing move, which is this one. Whatever black does now, he's dead. If he blocks on this side, then white will make this a false eye. and can throw in again. Black can also connect solidly here. L+1 is dead when it's white's turn, and L+2 is always unconditionally alive. White plays the Hane, which is also a good tip for Go players who are trying to solve Tsume Go, I think. It's always nice to try the Hane first.
Yeah, it's surprising how often that's the correct answer.
Black tries to live desperately, but white takes away the eye. Black takes 2 stones, but again, white can make this a false eye. So now we've seen that if it's white's turn, white can kill. But what if it's black's turn? If black tries to live, he can still die. This is the first move that white will do. And if black gets greedy and he wants to save all his stones, he actually dies.
This is the same as we saw before.
Yes. Then you have another possibility. Black can try to do this kind of shape, but it's the same idea. If white tries to make a false eye, black can connect all his stones, but then he dies.
So black has to sacrifice something.
Yes. Black has to sacrifice the 1 stone. He can live, but then this is quite painful. White separates 1 stone from the rest and is connected. All his stones are safe.
Okay, but this is still Gotha for white, so maybe it's not very urgent.
No, it's not that urgent at this moment. That's right. But there's still a lot of IG in the corner. So let's have a look at the rest of the game. Black goes out to try to separate that 1 weak white group from the rest, I think.
And to save his own group.
White tries to seal black in. And the next few moves are...
razor sharp.
Yeah. This looks painful. It looks like Sakata is being surrounded.
But he of course gets out.
He fights it to Suji. Nice shape point. Then this is the follow-up.
What black is trying to do here is to gain some move at Q16.
Mm-hmm.
We will see that now black can Atari here. And after this, the corner group is much more alive than before.
Right. So, if black would play here, white has to respond.
There's still some Aji left in the corner. White can make a ko, like this. This is a very big ko, but white waits a bit. He's not playing this immediately, because black has pretty good ko threats right now.
Mm-hmm.
We will see that about 100 moves later, black comes back to protect against this ko. So at move 155,
black played over here.
Yeah. So he removes the possibility of ko.
I think it's good to stop the review here for this week. Please let us know if you liked it, and if you have any good suggestions for next episodes, or if you want your own game to be reviewed, please let us know. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.